So let's first start off with recommended time you should work as a beginner. Let's say you're an adult who's really never been that active. Okay. Maybe there's someone out there that's saying, that's me.
Okay, yeah. So if you don't have any issues, then you just work out to whatever's gonna best fit your schedule. So when we're looking at the previous tips, they talked about scheduling it into your day. Only you are gonna know when it's gonna work out best for you and what kind of person you are. If you're one of those that's like, I'm never gonna wake up early to go to the gym, but you find yourself coming out of home after work and be like, well, I'm too tired to go to the gym, then you might have to bite the bullet and get into the habit of doing it early in the morning or doing it right at lunch. And then if you find yourself to be full of energy at night, then maybe it's a good idea to go at night. So wherever it fills in. Now, if you have a pre-existing condition, something like type 2 diabetes, or diabetes in general, try not to exercise late evenings to avoid any hypoglycemia, like when you sleep. Because sometimes, depending on your medication, it can cascade with the effect of exercise, and that can compound, and you can be sleeping and experience a drop in your blood sugar while sleeping. So avoid late evening exercise. Make sure that if you do exercise in the evening, that you're gonna be able to eat prior to going to bed, things like that. Like you have enough time to do all those things without complicating your schedule.
In terms of maybe how many days a week and how long should your workouts be? What would you think? For an adult, let's say.
So the minimum in terms of resistance training is 2 to 3 days per week, right? At least 2 to 3 days per week. Maybe that first day you start, think of, instead of doing whatever, if you picked up an exercise routine off of the internet and it says do 3 sets of this or 4 sets of that and it's your very first time, maybe do half of it. Just do 2, that way you can actually walk for the next days. There's nothing like exercising, doing everything they do for like your legs, and then you notice that you need emotional support just to sit down on the toilet, right? You need to grab onto things just to make sure you don't collapse. So to avoid that, just do 2 sets, right? So you're not shaking up.
No, when you go down to the toilet, it's like,
and then to get up, you go into like a full panic. You know, you get this face. You're like, oh
That's
God,
awful.
am I gonna move?
It's an awful feeling.
So to remove that feeling, just go 1 or 2 sets.
Right.
And then in terms of cardiovascular activity, try and implement something simple like walking. If you can do that every day in between your resistance trainings, then that's an easy way to get started.